A really popular type of television show today are the crime shows such as NCIS, Body of Proof, and CSI, to name a few. While watching these, we often see the medical examiner or a forensic pathologist who inspects the victim's body and can tell how and when they died. The study of forensic pathology is a way for the dead to speak to us. Forensic pathology is an important way to understand and solve unexplained deaths. Not only have I religiously followed these types of shows, but I've also chosen this as my career path. If you also enjoy these shows, this will be a better way to understand what exactly these characters do and what their real-life counterparts do for us every day. Now we will look at the definition of the forensic pathology and the two main branches, anatomic branch and the clinical branch. Let's first identify what exactly forensic pathology entails. To truly understand forensic pathology, it takes many years of study as well as research. A basic description from allaboutforensicscience.com says, pathology is a medical specialty concerned with the study of disease. The main way pathologists study disease is by conducting an autopsy, which is a comprehensive surgical examination of the deceased. About.com defines forensic pathology as the intersection of psychology and the law, but forensic psychologists can perform many roles, so this definition can vary. Each case varies from victim to victim. Forensic pathologists also have to determine if a suspect is mentally competent to face charges, and usually have to deal with clients who are not there on their own free will, who willfully resist attempts at help, such as accused murderers. Now, to dig deeper into pathology, we can look into two main branches, anatomic and clinical. Many pathologists study both of these to be able to explain death in the most detail. One of the two branches we will look at first is the anatomic branch. This branch is concerned with the diagnosis of disease based on examinations of organs, tissues, or also known as autopsies. Wikipedia says that the anatomic branch relates to the processing, examination, and diagnosis of surgical specimens by a physician trained in pathological diseases. The second branch is the clinical branch. About.com says that a clinical psychologist might provide mental health services such as assessment, diagnosis, and treatment to individuals who have come in contact with the criminal justice system. Clinicians might be asked to determine if a suspected criminal suffers from mental illnesses, or may be asked to provide treatment to individuals suffering from substance abuse, and addiction issues. Wikipedia also adds that clinical pathology is a division that processes the test requests more familiar to the general public, such as blood cell counts, coagulation studies, urinary analysis, blood glucose levels determinations, and throat cultures. Now that we have learned more about forensic pathology, you understand the general definition of what forensic pathology is and the two main branches, anatomic and clinical pathology. Many people don't really understand exactly what this job is all about, but these are the people who discover how murder victims have died, or help explain the deaths that without them would go without an explanation or understanding. Without these scientists, many murders would have gone free, and many deaths would be mysteries. And here is my live audience.